planning. This is a lovely topic to discuss. And today is Sunday, and I had the intention to go live every Sunday. And there you go. Today is a lovely day, sunny and quite warm. So I'm enjoying my time outside, and I'm here at a beautiful field where I love to sit and do some lives, work on my social media, and do some grounding as well, because that helps my energy, and I'm loving it. I love the sun. I love being outside in the nature. If you don't go often outside, if you don't spend time outside, I would suggest start doing it more often, because you being out in the nature, you help a lot to tap into alpha brainwave. So obviously now talking to you, I'm not really into alpha brainwave or theta brainwave. However, it is nice to spend time outside. It affects a lot of your energy, and I strongly recommend it. I do this especially when the weather is lovely here in the UK, because it helps a lot to feel energized and calm. And I feel, even though I'm now talking to you, I feel really good when I'm spending time in nature. It's lovely. So don't hide, don't stay at home, just go outside, spend some time in the nature, listen to the bird songs, and just literally walk around and breathe the air. This can help you a lot with your health and your mindfulness as well. Now, let's talk about planning and manifestations, because I think that, for me that's obvious, but probably for some people it's not, especially people who like to procrastinate and often are in this stuck energy, in the energy of waiting probably, or not taking the action. And this is a really interesting topic. To be honest, I saw this post, and where the person who posted it said that just enjoy your life and wait for something to happen to you, so don't plan anything. And I thought, that's it's not okay. It's not okay to say to people, don't plan anything and you will manifest whatever you desire. In fact, this is against any law of attraction and any law of the universe. In terms of manifesting things in your life, you need to be planning. You need to have a plan. You need to have a goal. You need to know what you want to manifest in your life. You need to know what you want in your life. Because if you don't plan, what happens? If you don't plan, it's just random things happen to you. And many people think that manifestation, or the this mastery of the manifestation, is doing some rituals or practices, or doing magic every day in your life. Yes, it is in a way, but in fact we manifest every day. We manifest every minute. So today I manifested this beautiful field. Well, probably I manifested the weather, even though I cannot influence the weather. I cannot tell the weather be sunny today, because I don't have this power to control the weather. But obviously, if I dream for a good weather, or for the weather to be nice this year, so to have more sunny days in the spring this year. And if many other people have the same thought in their mind, in fact, it is actually proven by science. They've done these sorts of experiments where they got people thinking the same thoughts, and they actually manifested affecting the weather. So basically, if many people think, oh, I love sunny day today, we can, with our minds and thoughts, actually manifest a lovely weather. I don't know whether you know that, but that is a true fact. And it's the same thing with planning. So if I plan to manifest or to have, is my goal is to have 10 new clients working with me. I have an intention, and I have a plan how to attract those people. Okay, hopefully you agree with me on that. Now, thinking that without any plan, or not having any plan, or not having intention, you can manifest, it is a little bit controversial. It is a little bit not quite right for me, and I wouldn't advise anyone to not plan or not have goals, because our mind, our brain, if the brain doesn't have goals, if he doesn't know what to do, if he don't even have a plan for the day ahead, your brain doesn't know what to manifest. Even if you take it on this micro level, to make your brain do things for you, or to program yourself to manifest things, you have to have the intention for that. So every morning when I wake up, this is like my first ritual of the day. I sometimes meditate if I have time. Actually, with my meditation, it takes about 3 minutes to meditate in the morning, so it's not time consuming. But when I do while I'm doing my yoga, for example, in the morning, I visualize every morning how I want my day to be like. And if you don't do this practice in the morning, you are missing on opportunities to create something really nice in your day. Okay, so if you don't do that, start doing it from tomorrow morning, and you expect miracles. So we can definitely manifest, and we manifest every day. As I said, we manifest every day. Now, you can so many people think that manifestation is just creating good things in your life, but in fact, you can get to this state where you can manifest positive things in your life, and literally reduce the stress and anxiety and problems in your life when you change your vibration, when you change your state of being. And you can do that. And literally, when you do that, when you raise your vibration, when you raise your vibration, and you embody the positive emotions and feelings and frequencies within your body, this is how actually you start attracting the positive experiences in your life. And this is how it works, because we manifest what we vibrate. Hopefully you know that as well. If you follow me or you came across this video, probably you know that. Now, if you don't know that, and I got your attention, obviously it's a very good idea to contact me, to DM me, to send me a message or comment in the video and ask me a question. or just contact me and discuss with me how I can help you. First of all, to raise your vibration. Second of all, to start manifesting positive things in your life, or positive emotions, or positive situations, or positive outcomes in your life. I have a whole method which I'm more than happy to share with you and to teach you that method, so you can start living your life and manifesting things. Now, the second thing I really like to highlight here is that manifestations are real. And what is manifestation? Manifestation is to literally make something out of thin air. I love this English expression, to make something out of thin air. It means that you have something in mind, a dream, an intention, something, and you want this thing in your life, like physically you want it. You want to have this thing in your life physically. So, for example, I desire 10 new clients in my business, okay? And I have the intention to have them by the end of this year, for example, or by the end of this month. It's always good, and actually this is part of the process of manifesting, is to have a deadline, to have a timeline, or deadline when you want your manifestation to materialize, so basically to manifest, to come into this reality, into the 3D reality. If you don't even have that, you won't be able to manifest it, because I like to have 10 new clients, means I can have them next year, the year after. So basically you're not clear on your intention, and the more clear you are, the more you help the universe to deliver this to you. Now, this is another thing with manifestation. And what do I mean by creating out of thin air? It means that you got a thought in your mind about something that you like to have in your life, and then you want to see it. You want to see it in your life. You want to start using it if it's a thing. So, for example, whether this is a car, or, for example, 10 clients would be people who you would love to meet and know and work with. So what do you do next? So you can imagine, visualizing, and start feeling those people in your life, and thinking how your life is going to change, how your life is going to be different when this happened to you. And literally you reverse it. So you don't start first with the wanting the thing. You start with the intention, or the planning to have it. Okay? And obviously, to have 10 people, new people in your business, or to have 10K a month, if you, for example, this is your goal, or 100K a month, or 1 million in your life, you need to be answering the questions of what are these activities I have to do, or what are the actions I need to take that will get me this result, that will get me this outcome, that will manifest this money into my bank account. And this is again related to planning. Okay? So if you don't plan it, if you don't think about the actions you have to take, again, you are delaying your manifestation. Okay? And that is why people give up when this thing doesn't appear in their life. I think that everything is energy. So to attract 10 new clients, which could be, let's say, if you have a business, you are going to add, let's say, 10,000 into your bank account. So 10,000 is less energy than 100,000 or million. And when I say energy, don't understand energy that you need to be doing more. I don't mean that. Energy means that you're going to have to raise your energy and raise your vibration, change your being, so that you can attract this into your life. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense as well. Now, what else you can do, and how else planning and manifestations. Again, we're going to talk about the intentions. Okay, so think about planning as an intention. Okay, you need to have goals, and when you have goals, you need to be thinking about the actions you are taking. Okay, because when you start taking the actions, the universe will start supporting you into that goal, okay, or into that manifestations. And also, you need to have a deadline, as I said. Now, I remember coming to the UK, for example. I've manifested this journey literally. I've manifested for 9 months, and it was in 2008 when I didn't know much about manifestation. In fact, I didn't know anything about manifestation up until probably 3 years ago when I started learning about manifestations and experimenting and literally changing my vibration and attracting easily people and things in my life. Okay, so that is possible for everyone. And the reason why I wanted to start this business now and teaching and giving the knowledge and the practices and basically showing others how they can do that for themselves and start creating from the inside out rather than from outside in. Yes, that helped me a lot, and literally that is why I'm doing this, what I'm doing now. And when I've manifested the journey to the UK, basically it was in 2008. In the beginning of January, I have a clear and very strong intention that I have to leave Bulgaria, because I had a dream to improve my English, and also I wanted to travel a little bit around. And at that time, the country was in a really bad condition, and people, the salary there was about 250 euro, which was very low at that time. The things has changed, but about now 16 years ago, it was a different situation. And I knew that if I don't take the action to go somewhere, to leave the country now, I wouldn't have this opportunity to travel, and also I wouldn't have the opportunity to improve my English, to learn it in a way I really wanted to know it. And that was my dream. I had a dream. That was my dream, to improve, to learn English, to speak it freely the way I speak it now. And there you go. I've manifested that. Well, it didn't happen in a click. It took me some time, but it happened, and I'm quite happy and satisfied with the level I speak, with the level of my English. and I also teach English, which is my first project, my first business project, which is another manifestation that came into my life, into my reality. And at that time, I had to take an action. And the action I took was to apply for a credit card. So I have some money on the side. And obviously, my mom also gave me some money. So I had to invest some money to come to the UK. And literally, in January 2008, my intention was to go abroad. And I wanted to go to America. I wanted to go to the States. However, the way everything aligned was not to go to America, because at that time there were some problems with the visas. And also I had a friend who lived in the UK, and miraculously I found an offer to come and do some low paid job here in the UK. But I had a job offer, so basically I came with the offer, and I came in the UK with the idea that the money I've invested, they will return to me. And of course, I was hopeful that the things will turn out, the things will work for me, and I will return those money, and of course I'll get more money, and I will have enough money to travel, and of course to be in the country where people speak English, so I can improve my English. Okay, so yes, it worked in a way. There was some challenges, of course. Don't think that everything was smooth, but I've manifested that without the knowledge of manifestation in those times. And that happened because I planned it. And in fact, I planned every single thing in my life. And if you don't plan it, if you don't plan anything in your life, or if you don't plan change of a job or change of career, or if you don't plan a change in your life, the universe, you basically are not giving the signal. You're not giving the signal to the universe. And if you don't believe in the universe, to your brain, because your brain is the doer. So when you plan something, you will tell your brain what to do. And that is why it's extremely important to have goals and to have to-do lists and goals, even though sometimes to achieve those goals might take longer. Not necessarily, with certain techniques, manifestation techniques, which I can teach you as well, you can get things quicker. And the other important thing is also to have the deadline, have the intention, plan it, have the goal, but also is to expect it, to expect to happen. It's the same with the plan. So you have a plan, you have a deadline, and you know that this is the thing that is going to happen at certain time. Yes, and this is the simple map of how manifestations are working. Okay, of course there are more to it, but if you want to learn how to manifest easily, I can help you. I can teach you that. I have a whole program on that, and you can contact me so I can share some details. But if you're just coming across this video and you want to try what I advise you here, what I suggest here, I'm sure that you will have 100% positive results. And of course, it's very important to manifest from higher frequency, from higher vibrations. Don't forget that as well. Okay, so hopefully now you understand why it's so important for you to plan. I remember the way I was taught as a child is not to wish or hope or want something more than can happen to me. And that is actually a really, really bad advice, because we always have to aim, want, and desire. We always have to want more, okay, or aim for more, desire more. than we now have, because the more you want, the more you desire, the easier would be for the universe to provide for you. And when you have, or when you want less, you know, remember, sometimes you don't get the exact number. So you might want 1 million and you might get, let's say, 900,000, yeah. So if you want 1 million, maybe you want 2 millions, yeah. Or if you want 100,000, yeah, might be plan to have 150, okay. Or if you want 10,000, maybe want 15,000, okay. You will never, well, I'm not going to say never, but most of the time you're not going to have the exact number, okay. However, in my experience, literally, and the other thing you can do as well is to write down your goals, because by writing, you're also showing the universe that you are acting. So this is like the motion, the energy into action. And I've looked back into my writings and goal settings, and I realized that last year at this time, I dreamed for consistent clients in my business, and I have them already. So within a year time, I managed to manifest that. And I have now a bigger goal, and I'm actually curious to know how long, like I know the timeline, the time frame, but I'm curious now to see how long would the universe, like how long would take to the universe to bring that to me. So I'm really curious to see what would it take, and how long would it take to the universe to deliver my next outcome. I'm really curious, because this can help my method as well, my manifesting method, which I've created. It works very well for me, but obviously, as I said, the bigger the goal, you have to change your energy, your frequency. And you never know how quickly you change your frequency. You have this idea of your energy level, and sometimes you think your energy is high, but if something does not manifest in your life, that is happening for a reason. So it tells you something. So bear in mind that this is another thing that you can think about. Yes? Okay, so if you have any questions, please contact me. Ask me the questions in the comments if you like. And I'm more than happy and excited to show you my method, to teach you my method, which is an invitation to chat with me and, of course, work with me, because we can create amazing results for you. I personally love to help women who are entrepreneurs, women who have businesses, because especially for you, it's important to know and master manifestations. And especially if you are a coach, course creator, if you are a person who help others, this will be a very, very valuable knowledge for you as well, which you can use for yourself, basically to raise your vibration, but also to raise the vibrations of your clients. You can help them a lot with that method as well. And yes, it's a lovely day. I'm continuing with my short enjoyable walk, and hopefully next week the weather will be lovely again on Sunday, and I will come up with a different topic so we can see each other here on my Insta. Have a lovely day and take care.